Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a video that should have gone up a few weeks ago. I told you guys in a recent monthly favorites video that I wanted to compare the Foreo Luna 2 for sensitive skin to the Solo Mio that I purchased on Amazon. So this whole video is going to be comparing the two. Ever since I bought this, a ton of people asked me to compare it to this guy right here. So I immediately bought it, of course. And it's taken me so long to upload this video because I really wanted to try out both individual products for a good amount of time. I didn't just want to use it once and then review it. I wanted to use it for a few weeks. So that's why this video is going up so late. I'm also going to be throwing in my little review at the end of this video on this little guy right here. This is like the Foreo Play, I believe it's what it's called. And if you're interested in this, I will tell you my thoughts at the very end of the video. But for now, let's just get started with the basics. So I purchased my Foreo during the VIB sale. This is $199, which is why I waited for the sale to purchase this on Sephora. And I was kind of overwhelmed when I was looking at the Foreos because they have a ton of different ones. They have the Luna Mini, the Mini 2, and then they have one for oily skin, for normal skin, combination skin, sensitive skin. This is the Luna 2 for sensitive skin. I picked this one out because I have very, very sensitive skin. I've tried out the Clarisonic, and to be quite honest, I do not like the Clarisonic. It's too harsh for my skin. I even tried like the super uber sensitive brush head, and it's too much for me. And I started doing a lot of research on the Foreo, and I just read a ton of great things. So I took the plunge and I bought it. And if you have no idea what this is, I want to read it off of the Sephora website so that you guys can know. It's a waterproof cleansing and anti-aging device for sensitive skin types that deeply cleanses while improving the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles for radiant, firm, youthful looking skin. I use this every morning and every night to wash my face. You guys already know I love this if you saw my monthly favorites video where I talked about it. It's my favorite. I love this so much. You're supposed to use this for a full 2 minutes with any cleanser. So whatever face wash you have, what I do is I kind of wet it. I put it under my sink. I wet it a little bit and then I apply my cleanser and then I go in like that. And you're supposed to use this for like 2 minutes. What I love about this is you turn it on. Okay, it has like a minus and a plus sign here, and that depends on you how you want to use it. If you want it a little bit stronger, if you want it not as strong. I have mine the way it came. I didn't really mess with that too much. You turn it on. I don't know if you can hear it. You turn it on and then you start to massage this into your face, and then you're gonna notice that it's gonna like pulsate. It's gonna like, see if it does it. You see, it kind of had like a moment where it stopped and then it started again. That's when you go to the other side of your face and then you start cleansing that side. And then it's gonna do it a third time, and then that's when I cleanse like my forehead. Right there. Did it a third time and then I cleanse my forehead, and then when it does it again, I turn it off. And that is how I wash my face. I love that it does that because it gives you the perfect time like to wash your face. It said on the box that it's not great to stay there for too long because you can kind of make your skin a little bit sensitive if you just stay there rubbing your face for a while with this. You want to make sure you are doing it until it like pauses and starts over. I find that any cleanser works with this. The only thing I will say, if you're going to use an exfoliator, if you're someone who exfoliates your face, do that with your fingers. I find that this doesn't really work well with exfoliators. And anyway, so the back has this like, it looks like kind of like a thumb. And you're supposed to use this side as like the anti-aging side. You put your cleanser on this and then like you rub it on your face when you're done to smooth out wrinkles and all that stuff. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't even look at this side. I don't use it at all. Maybe I should, maybe people really like that, but I just wanna clean my face and get on with my day. To be honest. I also don't use the backside on the Solo Mio. It's completely different. They don't look similar at all, but I don't use the backside, so I'm very sorry. I will only be talking about the front sides. I've never tried the original Luna, so I can't tell the difference, but I do know that I've read reviews and people tend to like the Luna 2 versus the original Luna. I can't say enough great things about this. I have noticed an incredible difference with my skin ever since I started using this. I used to be a huge believer in just using your hands. Your hands are your best tool to wash your face, and I still feel that way, honestly. This is a very pricey product. I still feel like your hands get the job done, but the Luna 2 for me just really gets in there. And when I'm done washing my face feels way softer than when I just use my hands to wash my face. That was my biggest like the thing I noticed the most. I was like, wow, my face feels extra soft. Like the first time I used it, I noticed right away. I don't know what makes this one good for sensitive skin and then the other one's good for like oily skin and combo. I don't know how they do that, or I don't know if there really is a difference since I've never touched or looked at any of those other Luna 2s in person. With that being said, this does not irritate my sensitive skin at all. While the Clarisonic really did, these little rubbery things, let me tell you, those are really good for my skin. It doesn't irritate my skin whatsoever. I give this like 5 stars across the board. We all have different skin, so I don't know if this would work for you, but this truly has been working for me. I love it. It even charges for a really long time. I charged it the first time I got it and I haven't charged it since. And it's still going strong. Now let's talk about what you guys are honestly here for. This is the Solo Mio. I bought this on Amazon and it's from a brand called Earthen Beauty Naturals. While this is $200, this is only 37 bucks. $37.95. I just pulled it up on Amazon. It says it's on sale for $37.95 and it's originally $100, but I don't know if I believe that it was ever $100. I don't know. There's also another one here on Amazon that looks just like this. That's $18.97. Actually, all of these other like Foreo dupes are like 18 bucks. Why did I pay so much for this one? Well, the other ones are not called Solo Mio, so I don't know. I'm just giving you my review based on the Solo Mio cleanser and massager. That's $37. That's how much I paid for it. Now, I will say I really do like this. I think this is good. Do I think it's as good as this? I'm gonna say no right off the back. I don't think it's as good, but it's definitely an amazing alternative. I would definitely consider it a dupe for sure. Now, maybe the big difference in my mind could be the fact that this is for sensitive skin and this one is not. Maybe if they came out with a Solo Mio for sensitive skin, that would be a better comparison. But so far from what I see on the Earthen Beauty Naturals account thing here, there's only one Solo Mio. This works the same way that the Luna 2 works. It has the minus and the plus sign here, and you can adjust that and it turns on and it pulsates the same way the Luna 2 does. The only difference between the pulsations with this one and this one is that this one doesn't stop. This one does that whole like pausing thing that gives you hey, it's time to switch over to the other side of your face. This one doesn't do that. It stays vibrating the whole time you're using it. That is the one major con I find with the Solo Mio, because that's probably my favorite thing about the Luna 2 is the fact that it tells me like where to go, so I'm not stimulating one part of my face for too long. With that being said, you could easily just count in your head like, okay, 20 seconds and then go over here to 20 seconds and then another 20 seconds or however long. I haven't actually counted. You could totally do that by yourself in your mind. The other con for me is that the bristles, or like the little rubberized little nubbin things, they're a little bit more rough on the Solo Mio than on the sensitive one. They're a little bit thicker. These are a little bit thinner. It's hard to explain. I mean, they're both rubbery, but this one feels just a little bit shorter and a little fatter, and these feel just softer. Hard to explain. I find that sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes when I'm done washing my face with this one, my face will just be like a little bit more red than usual, but nothing major. I just really was like noticing every detail so that I could tell you in this review, but nothing too crazy. But pros is it really does clean my face really well. My face feels extremely soft after I use this one too. There's just something about the fact that you're cleaning your face with like this little vibrating rubbery thing. That sounded wrong. Whoa. Something about that makes your face just feel so clean and look so clean. I've noticed that while using this, my pores just are cleaner. I will say that I will go back to this one now though, after I've been using this one and testing it out. I simply like this one more for those reasons that I told you about. But this is still a really great device and for so much cheaper. Like, girl, that's expensive. And I know it is. It's expensive. I know. Even though I do like this one more, if you are someone who you really want to try the Foreo, you're like, man, I really want to use it, but I don't feel like dropping that much money on a cleansing device, go on Amazon and pick up the Solo Mio, because you might not even like the idea of cleaning your face with something like this. So I rather you try out the dupe before like jumping into the actual thing. I still haven't had to charge it again. Still working like a charm. Really great to travel with. Fabulous. I love them both so much. I hope that was helpful. I know you guys just wanted to see what I thought about it, if this was just as good or what. I hope this was helpful. I quickly want to touch base on this little thing. And this little thing is stupid. This is the Luna Play. This is limited edition, so I don't know how long these little eggs will be around. I have a feeling not for that long because I don't really think it's worth the money. This little booger is $39. Like, I bought it to review it. Like, I bought it for the sake of trying it out just to tell you guys it's not that great. It comes in a ton of cute little colors. I got pink. It has the little on button back here. You just turn it on and you wash your face with this. I saw it in the like checkout section at Sephora and I was like, what? Cool, and I bought it. This is what I used while I was in Vegas. I actually bought it in Vegas the first day I got there. And it's a cool little device. I mean, it's nice to travel with, which is what I envisioned myself using this for. But for 40 bucks, it's like, it's kind of dumb. I'd rather spend those 40 bucks on the Solo Mio, honestly, and just travel with this. It doesn't take up that much space. But I only used it while I was in Vegas. So I used it for maybe like 5 days. But when I went on the actual Sephora website to read the reviews, I was shocked at what I was reading. This has like 3 stars out of 5, which I'm surprised it has that many stars. Everyone says this dies within like a week, which is insane to me because now that I look at it, this is not rechargeable. Why on earth would Foreo come out with something like this and then not let you charge it? So like what, when it dies, like what are you supposed to do, throw this away? It's like, am I supposed to spend like $40 every 2 weeks on a little cleansing thing? That's ridiculous. Someone said I was bummed when this little guy only lasted half the time promised, and like a bunch of people said the same thing, that this, mine still vibrates like, but I barely use this. So yeah, that completes this video. I thought that I would give you guys demos at the end of this video. So I'm gonna show you a demo using the Luna 2 for sensitive skin, which is this guy. And I'm also gonna show you myself using the Solo Mio. I always take off my makeup prior to washing my face. I wanna point that out. This video's not over yet, wait a minute. I don't use this to remove my makeup. I will take off my makeup with my Dermalogica pre-cleanse and then I will go in and clean my face with this. And yet there's still makeup left on this. But I don't recommend just going in willy-nilly like with a cleanser on top of like a full face of makeup. I don't recommend that. Okay, so yeah, if you want to see me using these bad boys in action, then I'm going to go ahead and show you that. But for now, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Actually, I will see you right now in the demo. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I use both the Foreo Luna 2 for sensitive skin and the Solo Mio. This is the Foreo, and I use them both the exact same way, but I'm still going to show you anyway. So I like to wet the Foreo a little bit and then go in with my cleanser and pump. I added a little bit to the bottom, but I usually put them on the bristles. Yeah, I put my cleanser on that, and then I add a little bit more water and then just start washing my, well, I turn it on, and then I start washing my face, and you can see here that I'm rubbing this in circular motions on the left side of my face, and once it vibrates, I just go ahead and use it on the right side of my face. Well, it's always vibrating, but once it does a little pause thing, I move to the other side of my face, and once it does it again, like it did right now, I just do my forehead, and I sped up this process because I'm literally doing this for like 2 minutes. And once I'm done cleaning my face, I can always kind of see a little bit of foundation left there, just a little bit, even though I did clean my face pretty well. And then I go in with my face wash and just clean the actual Foreo a little bit. I make sure that there's no foundation left in there. And then I just rinse it off with water. And if any of you guys are wondering, I am using the Dermadoctor Kakadu C face wash. I know that's a funny name, but that's the face wash I've been using recently. That's probably not how you pronounce it, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, so I use the Solo Mio the exact same way. Just put some cleanser on it, a little bit of water, and then I just use this in circular motions on my skin. The only difference, like I said, is there isn't a little vibrating pause that tells me when to move on to the rest of my face, but that's okay. It's still an amazing cleansing device. Yeah, I think that's all I have left to say. I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking now and let this video finish on its own. All right.